Alright. Let me try. I'm gonna let it play for a bit, and then I'm gonna see if things get kind of weird frame-wise. Let me actually post this. I wasn't actually gonna stream this part. I was actually just gonna record this, and then just post it onto YouTube. But I think I'm gonna just try it this way. And if I have to re-record this because it looks like trash, because I'm Wi-Fi boys right now, then I'll do that afterwards. We'll see. And I'm actually gonna post this on some Discords because I think it's very important to know how to use these tools. I know it's super late. I know it's super late. I am horrible because I should have done this season 1 or 2. And we're already at season 5 and I'm already barely doing this. But I have been getting asked a lot of questions about this. I have been getting a lot of people have been very interested in they kind of want to know how to use the training mode in general. They want to know how to use the tools properly, how to practice certain things that can't really do in a match. And I know I'm outside the replay box, so I'm just posting things. I hope they don't get mad. I don't know. I just posted it. Let's see how it goes. I'm actually gonna post it on cross counter because I wasn't going to. This is gonna be like a cross counter video in a way, but it's fine. It's fine. I mean, we'll do that. I'll be making more videos like these for sure, so I'm just gonna post these out here. Hopefully everyone can see it. My boy, I am a fraud. Thank you so much, Shadow, for being the longest card. Dude, 2 more months, dude. 2 more months and it's 5 years. Like, Jesus Christ, Shadow. Jesus Christ. I feel like an old man already. I feel like an old man knowing that you've been subbed to me for 5 damn years. God damn. You've been supporting me, you've been financing me for so long. Sugar Dad Shadow Ninja is in the house. Hope you're doing good, man. I know all of us are times are tough and all this stuff, but I hope you're doing good. Wait, did I even post it? Shit. Hold on. Oh yeah. I am just... Yeah, Old Excellent Adventures, yeah, you know what, those are always really good. They're always really good. Yeah, you better get me off this Chef Boyardee stuff. Okay, so I do drop frames here and there. I'm gonna try messing with it. I'm gonna try lowering the bitrate just a little bit more. I don't really want to, but I know I have to, so I'm gonna just do 1400 or something. Just see how it goes. So I don't wanna. I know it's gonna look crappy and stuff, and whatever, right? Well, I'll have to make some kind of arrangements because I do stream upstairs, and obviously right now I'm not gonna do any online play. I'm not gonna do any net play today. I don't have my wire. I'm not gonna play on Wi-Fi. I'm not gonna subject myself to that pain, and I'm not gonna subject that to others. I just want to do some teaching today, So, oh, wearing old Mike Ross shirts? Yeah, I miss that man. I always talk to him every Evo. Every Evo, I talk to that man. I always tell him how much I love him, and he always tells me, why do I love 5? But it's okay, you know, we're all, you know, it's all good, it's all good. Alright. So, I will be streaming Final Fantasy 7 right after this. So this is gonna be us, you know, actually, let me pull this up so I can tell people what's up. Okay. So again, hopefully it won't drop so many frames, and if it does, I'm sorry. It's okay, man. You know, honestly, I'm glad that you were actually there, that you were actually playing. I know you do, Shadow. I honestly, one-handed bandit. I appreciate that you were even in a set. You know, a lot of people that takes courage in itself, right there. So don't feel so bad about it. Honestly, it's just you were. I think you were just kind of in that moment, in that zone where you were just like, I'm gonna press. Hopefully whatever I'm pressing works, and there's got to be a level of you being able to just say, hey, let me block because people make mistakes, and I get it, right? But like it just seemed like you were trying so hard to do offensive stuff that you were just jumping around. You weren't trying to block. You were just being, you know, you were just trying to do you. And obviously, in this game, there's a lot of situations where you have to block. There's a lot of situations where you have to do defensive stuff, and it might be annoying. And I get it, but it's something that you have to do. Like you have to sit there. You have to like practice. But we got a long way to go, so don't worry about it. I still got you for a couple more sessions, so you want to do it, we'll definitely get to it. And that is the goal for today. Today's goal is literally me showing you guys at home how to properly use training mode, okay? So that you can practice this. Now I'm gonna put this as a random. I kind of want to put this, you know what, I'll put this as Ryu. I know it sucks, but this is just for for training purposes, just to make it all standardized and things like that. But we'll see how it all goes down. He doesn't even buy all the stages. You know what? I'll buy a stage. I'll buy whatever you choose. All right, because I have enough fight money to buy whatever stage. So whatever stage you want me to buy, Shadow, I will buy it. It's almost like a card. What are you talking about? Go look at like Grand Blue. It has like 10 characters. I'm not hating on that game. I'm just saying, you know, character numbers don't mean a thing. Okay, so this is training mode. This is where we all go in and we all play the game. You know, we try to practice our combos, our setups, our scenarios, our anything. You know, you can practice pretty much almost anything in this game. It's not perfect, sorry, but it is something that will allow you to put your time into and allow yourself to get an idea of what the game plan should be and how to practice these things. Yeah, BlazBlue has a lot of courses. Okay, so let's pay attention to the left side of the screen, right? You see all these arrows that are going down. This is your movement, okay? And so this is how you know if you're doing a combo, if you're doing the motions. You know, let's for example, right? This is very, very basic, and I apologize for those that know all this stuff. I will get to the later on in the video will be like the more advanced stuff, but I gotta do this in, you know, pretty much not chronological order, but basically from beginner to, you know, just you know, expert. So you go to like your command list, right, and you see, let's just do this, right? Down to forward kick. This is our lightning legs, okay? So if you want to do lightning legs, you have to do down to forward and then any kick, or you can mash the kick button, which is something I don't do. But what's what? Yeah. So basically, if you look at my controls, you look at the thing, I'm holding down. A person had this question earlier today, actually, when I was watching the set between One-Handed Bandit and Glitched. I forgot the rest of his name, but Glitch. Anyways, so if I'm holding down, I'm pressing down, right? The motion is down to forward kick. So down to forward kick. Okay, and as if you can see the buttons right there, you can see the motions. You can see that I applied the right maneuvers. I went down to forward, forward. So you got to start with what all the motion is. You got back, you got forward, you got down, you got up. That's the traditional directional inputs, right? You got the four. I think they used to call them like cardinal directions, but whatever. And then you have your directional, your like in betweens. You got down back, you got down, down forward, you got up back, and then you got up forward. Okay, and so in what this game is trying to tell you is that there is 8 different directional inputs that you can have in this game. Okay, so whenever you're playing, whenever you're having these kind of things, or like whenever you're trying to practice combos, things in that nature, you want to look at what the input says, what the command list says. It says, oh, if I gotta hit a combo, or if I gotta hit something, what the command list says, like the motion down to forward. So you go down, directly down to forward. Okay. Now that doesn't mean that you don't have to do this in other ways. It doesn't just mean down to forward. I can hold down back, and as long as I input the motion right, down back down forward forward and kick, then I still get that motion, right? I can hold back and then half circle forward and I'll still get the kick, right? It's ways, the ways you want to learn these kind of things. It's really up to you, whatever makes you comfortable, but you don't have to be really specific to what it says. As long as you complete it, it'll perform the move, right? It's not like you can do downward kick and it'll work, right? Like, you'll miss it. You do have to get the full motion of it to get kicked. Okay. Now, before I continue on, I want to explain some things. Okay. Just so that you see a yellow boot to the left side. That means it's a medium kick. All right. Medium punch is the same thing, yellow, but that's the punch, so it's yellow. Yellow is for mediums. Light blue is for the light attacks. Got light blue, light punch, light kick. Right, and then you got your heavy kicks, or you got heavy punch, and you got well, for me it's a little different because I don't have all 3 kicks, or all the buttons in the world. So I do have fierce punch, but I don't have roundhouse. However, I do have the triple kick, and you can see all 3 kicks: light, medium, and heavy. Now the reason why that the red button, the red kick, or heavy comes out when all 3 is because of priority in this game. And it was in Street Fighter 4 as well. When all 3 buttons are being applied at the same time, the game pretty much registers the heaviest one and will go with it. So that's why if I have the 3 punches, I'll get 3 punches. If I have the 3 kicks, I'll get the 3 kicks. Okay. Well, I'll get heavy kick, right? Heavy punch, heavy kick. Sorry. So, so that's pretty much like how each button is laid out. You can change buttons and all that stuff to make it look different, and there are some combinations that allows you to do other moves, like it's in other words, like V skill. V skill is both medium punch and kick, and you get both medium punch and medium kick at the same time, and you get it. If you want to get throw, you need to do the 2 light attacks. Obviously you see the 3 kicks and 3 punches, but as long as you see both at the same time, like at the first one, I got light punch and light kick at the same time, throw will still come out. So don't be too perturbed by like the way it looks. As long as you have a light punch and light kick at the same time, you'll get throw. Even though you're seeing the 3 kicks, that won't come out, right? So you just see, whoops, see how I missed it? I got kick first, then punch, so heavy kick came out. But if I do it at the right time, I'll get I'll get the throw. And then also, obviously, you still get V skill, which is the 2 heavy kick and heavy punch at the same time. And then you get it. Well, actually, that was the top. There you go. That's it. I forgot. 3 kicks and 3 punches give you taunt. Captain Zig, thank you so much for the subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome here, and hopefully, if you're here to learn and stuff like that, then this is the right time for you, because I'm just kind of doing like a big training thing, big tutorial on how to use training mode. So anyway, so we got directional inputs out of the way, we got button layout out of the way, so we kind of know exactly the thing. Yeah, sub high, right? Sub high. So now we want to be able to perform moves. So we go to the command list of Chun-Li, and whoever you use. We did this one. Let's do this one now. Charge time. Charge time is very, it's around 2 seconds. If you want to be very specific, it's 1.8 seconds of charge time, but you got to make sure that you have the full charge time. So you hold back, you do forward, and you do punch. And so a lot of people want to try to, they have trouble with charge. They don't know exactly when to do the forward and the punch part. And I'm kind of explaining that right now. When you do back to forward, you do that forward punch, right? You want to make sure that you press punch and forward at the same time. It's not something that you want to, a lot of people do this. They'll do that, or sometimes they'll mix it up. They'll do it at different times, and you want to make sure. What's up, Deadmau? You want to make sure that you do this in the correct order. It's back charge, forward punch, and you get your fireball. And you can get it with any other buttons. This is the light version. This is actually the version that Chun-Li should be doing. It goes the furthest. It has the least amount of recovery. It's slow, and it allows you to kind of follow along with your character. So that's Chun-Li's Kikoken. Alright, so charge time, you guys understand, like, you guys gotta do it at a charge time. There's another version of the charge time, which is down to up kick. And so you want to charge for 2 seconds and then up kick. See, I missed it. I didn't press up, so I gotta press it again and then get the kick. Okay, this is a little bit harder to do, but this one actually allows you to see how precise you have to be. When you press up, you still gotta press up, but you can't jump. You gotta make sure that you press the button before you jump. So you get this. See, I did it too late. I got jump instead of the kick. So what you want to do is get it at that right time, right? This one's a little bit, like I said, it's a little bit weird, but it actually feels more like it feels better when you're doing it in a combo, because the jump kind of goes away. Like the fear of getting jump goes away. All you have to make sure you're doing is you just do it in the right order. You hold down, you get your 2 seconds, you press up and kick at the same time, and you get the kick, right? And that works out. Okay. Now, let's talk about the other stuff about charge time, and then we'll kind of jump into the more tutorial stuff about training mode. So, when you're talking about charge time, you know how we said down to, going back to forward fireball? Well, what if you didn't want to move? Could you get charge time without moving? Yes, you can hold down back, and down back gives you charge that's holding down, and it also gives you charge holding back. So I'm holding down back. I can still get fireball, and I can still get spinning bird, because I'm allowing myself to have both of those. It's literally holding the charge of both sides, so that if I ever want to get something, if I ever want to be able to not move and still throw fireballs, I just hold down back. Okay. And that's pretty much one way that you can really practice yourself when it comes to practicing charges and practicing movement, things like that. Doesn't mean that I can let go. I can also let it go, right? I have down back, and if you ever see someone walking, I can still do this, but I can't do spinning bird anymore, right? I can't do spinning bird anymore. It's the same thing when I'm talking about charging down. If I'm holding straight down, I can't do fireball. I have to be holding down back to do fireball. But if I do just straight down, I can only get the spinning bird. Oops. Oh no. Fraud alert, fraud alert. Hey. There we go. Yeah. So like you want to make sure that you hold down, but you don't need to. Like that's why it's very important to understand that blocking and charging are almost the same in a sense. If I'm getting attacked, right, by let's just, let's skip along real quick and just show you a little bit what we're going to be talking about later on today. So if I get my computer, and I'll describe this a little bit better as we get to this part. But let's just say I get to my computer, I start recording, and I just do low forward all day, and then we'll get out of this, go to playback, and actually turn it on so that the computer will actually do this. I can block low, and see, I'm still charging, so I can still do the fireball. Or if I wanted to do that, I can still do spinning bird, right? I'm holding that down back and I'm charging this so that I don't lose focus on this. Okay. Alright. Let's take this guy off that. Okay. So charging really helps out with, or blocking really helps out charging, because it gives you that ability to have the time to charge and still be able to perform moves. And so that's something that you really need to practice and do. Yeah, this is why I'm doing it. One-handed. I'm doing it because I'm really just doing this because a lot of people don't know. So it's really good to have some information for players to like really get the experience of this and just really know what's going on. Okay. Anyways, back at it. So let's talk about the way we combo and the way we practice comboing. Okay. Now I'm gonna set this as default as possible. This is all defaulted stuff. This is default. This is default. Now, usually when you go into training mode, you always want to take off no stun because it's very annoying to just be stunning your opponent over and over. But there's reasons to practice stun, but we'll go into that in a little bit. Okay. So this is basically the default of it all. If you want to know, if you want to do default, like when you first go to training mode ever, this will be what it looks like. Okay. And let me talk about these really quickly. Okay. We have attack data on, which is your frame data. And we'll talk about frame data in a bit. So you always want that on. And then frame advantage color, we can turn it on, but I'll turn it on later. But this is very important. And then your key display, that's what shows you the inputs. So it's always important to keep these two on. Attack data, key display, keep them on so that you know how to go into training. You know what you're doing, you know what you're seeing, and it also helps that you can see how much damage it does, so you can look for things that are optimal, right? Okay. So whenever we're talking about comboing, right? We can do a combo. This is like one quick way of knowing, hey, did this combo work? Let me see. That didn't work because I didn't get 3 hits. I got 2. That one, it worked. 3 hits. Oh, okay, I got 3 hits. Cool. Okay, but what if you did mess up? I want to know if I messed up. I want to know how the opponent would react if I messed up. Okay, so let's do that. So one of the most important things that you should almost always leave on, I always leave this on. Every time I'm doing training mode, anytime you see someone do training mode, they always leave this on, and they always put after first attack. And what does that mean, after first attack? What that means is that the guard will be applied after they take that first attack. So let's kind of show that real quick, okay? So if I were to hit a couple times, right, that didn't, like that combo, so they couldn't block after the first attack, right? They couldn't. But let's say what happens if I messed up. See that? He actually blocks that low. So that means that now the computer itself, Ryu himself, will tell you if you're making the mistake or not. If I'm missing the combo or not, right? I had a student the other day, we were practicing cross-ups, and he was having a hard time hitting cross-ups because he kept doing it too late. He kept landing and then pressing a button. I'm like, do it this way. In training mode, yeah, because I don't have the wire to play Wi-Fi, or I have no, I don't have the wire to direct connect my controller, so I'm kind of doing this as a training step and teaching people. So if you can get that 2 hits, then that means that you get the combo right, and that it's connecting, that is actually connecting. That's what you want. You want to make sure that it connects. Okay, so that's how you know when things work or don't work. Let's just pretend that this is my first day of playing Chun-Li. I want to know if things work. So, did that combo? No. No, that didn't combo at all. Let me see. Did this combo? No, that didn't combo at all. Did this combo? No, it doesn't combo at all. So let's see something. What combos with this character? Well, that combos. Oh, okay, that's cool. That combos. That combos. Oh, nice. That's interesting. What else combos? Oh, okay. We got some combos. We're going somewhere. We're finding a 3-hit combo. That's good. What else works with this? Well, and you get all that, and that all combos. If I messed up at any point, see how that he blocks all that, and then it's like all over again. Like now you have to like, okay, gotta make sure it's right. Gotta make sure that I did it right. I mean, I know, you know, I know that works. I gotta make sure it works, right? I gotta make sure I practice that. So you try to make sure that you're on time. Okay, and you practice over and over. This is something that you just put into practice over and over and over and over, so that you're able to like, you know, make sure that you don't drop these combos, right? Like for me, when I want to do like this really hard combo, you know, I could do these combos, but I could mess it up too. See that? And I can get punished for that. So it's always important to like practice your combos and know what works and what doesn't work, okay? That's what after guard means, and this is what's very important. Now, obviously, if you want to learn about frame data, if you want to know what's punishable or not, you can actually just go put guard off. And it won't matter. He's going to guard every single thing I'm doing, okay? And we will use this at the very end of the session, because at the very end of this lesson or this video, I really want to talk about frame data and how to punish things and things like that. It's very important to understand that. So we'll be using it after like all guard, probably at the end of the session. Okay? Now, the next thing we can tell, switch guard direction, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's just, to be honest, I don't even know. So we won't talk about that. No recovery. Let's talk about no recovery. What does no recovery mean? Well, in this game, there's 3 types of recovery, okay? There's no recovery, which is they don't get up at all until they let default recovery, right? Default get up. And this is something you were doing really, not bad. It was just something we haven't gotten over, One-Handed Bandit, is that this was happening a lot. You get knocked down and you didn't get up. That allows your opponent, what's wrong with that positioning is that allows me to set up the meeting, right? It allows me to do setups because if you don't get up, guess what? I can just, you know, start. Oops. I can start making some setups, right? I can make you start, you know, feeling weird about your blocks, and you don't ever want to do that, right? If I ever do this and you don't get up, you know, I can start doing setups and things like that. You want to make sure that you're getting up, that you're recovering when you can. Is there a get up? I'm glad that you asked that. Let's go to the next one. What is normal recovery? So normal recovery is what we call in Street Fighter is quick rise. You see how he just gets right back up. Okay. Now, let me explain how you do this. The way you do this is that you press. I'm actually gonna again use the recording again, and I'm actually gonna show you guys all the different recordings. Wait, whoops. Okay. So, if you press 3 punches, you get the quick rise. If I don't do anything, I get nothing. You can also press down, and you have to do it right when you get hit on the ground. So you can press down. Now let me show you a third option, and that is the back recovery, right? Okay, the back recovery allows you, if you press 3 kicks, then you're able to recover backwards, okay? And so what's so important about that? Well, let me kind of show you guys a little bit of that. Okay, I'm gonna have him do normal recovery. Okay, so right, and he gets a quick rise. He gets up a faster, but he also doesn't go that far. He actually just recovers kind of right in front of me, right? So I have to time that to be able to meaty that. I have to be a little quicker on my toes to actually do a setup here, right? Let's try the back recovery though. Do I get to get any kind of meaty on that? No. He's actually escaping me. He's getting away from me. Although it is taking a little bit longer for him to get set, which is it's exactly 4 frames. It's allowing him to understand, like, oh, I need to get away from my opponent. And this is the recovery that you're probably going to be seeing a lot, right? This kind of recovery is the one that a lot of people use around silver, around gold. Okay, so if I wanted to, he gets away from me, I can't do anything about it. Well, that's not true. There is ways to get around it, but we will talk about setups after that. But this is very important to be able to understand how to meaty your opponent. You want to learn to meaty your opponent, you got to learn your setups on how to do that. So a lot of times Chun-Li's best meaty setup is going for spinning bird, and you can still continue and follow and chase your opponent down. Okay, I always tell my students, anytime you knock down, you get a free dash up. Okay, and you get to do that meaty no matter what. And I'm following that opponent. I'm not just doing dash and then, I'm not doing that. I have to know and make sure that I understand when person wakes up. What's their get up? How do they stand up? What is their, frame data, things like that. I gotta be on time. If I'm too late, like I'm doing here, then I whipped it. Then I'm too early. But if I get the timing down, I can get it right on time. And you can set this up. Now, I'm not really good at this. There is record wake up actions, and you can just do like, you can do something like that. I don't know if I did it right. You let me know if I did it right, Jesus. I don't know. I think that's exactly how you do it. Hold on. This is pretty much like the ways you do it. Wake up, slow down. No, I don't need it. Okay, that was perfect. Okay. So, all right. So this should do it. I've actually learned this. I don't do this, but I'm showing you guys what it means. So if I get something like this, I get hit on wake up. Right? So we're learning how to do meaties in general. We're learning how to practice these kind of things. So let's do that again. Right? Let's do this again. Okay. And he's jabbing me. He's actually hitting me before I get to him. So now I gotta learn this timing. And I did it in reversal, so this is actually the fastest he could do that jab. So let's practice this. And I can keep doing that. See, and I mistimed that one. But you saw the first time I actually did it, I was actually able to do a meaty. Okay, let's try to do it with spinning bird. Whoops. See that? I'm getting the timing down. See how he's getting hit all the time? Okay. Meaties are very important when it comes down to meaty overhead. That will not work, right? That will not work. A lot of people will start doing this. They'll do double dashes. I missed that. I missed that, I'm not gonna lie. See that? And you don't get hit. You can block if you do double dash, but you can't do a immediate double dash. See that? I'll get hit. Okay. So it's very important that to utilize the first dash. Now I want you guys to watch very carefully how I meaty this person. I do one dash, and then I walk until he gets up. See that? I walk, I only use one dash, and I always say you get a free dash, and that's it. Don't go anymore. Because if you go to too much, then you lose your chance. You become negative. Okay? Now, let's see how this applies to quick grinds. Alright, let's see how this works when I actually recover, when I have them recover normally. Okay? See? You see how I did it almost pretty much the same time, but he got up too quick. He got up fast, and I wasn't ready, and I got hit. So you gotta be ready to do this. Alright? Whoa, I pressed the middle kick then. Okay? I'm free to me jumping. You're probably right. You're probably right. So this always works when it comes to any kind of wake up. Any kind of time you knock him down. I could do this, and it's still meaty. You know, make sure that I keep them in check. Now there is something that they can do on wake up, and it is EXDP. We will get to that in a little bit. But this is how to utilize your record wake up actions, and you set their wake up actions. So you want them to, I don't know, let's just say, let's do something else, right? Let's just say a throw, right? Let me do that again. Reversal. And you want the reversal part. What up, Dancing Rick? So, let's try that. Okay. It's on? Alright. Cool. So, get the knockdown. And I get the tech. He techs the throw. Oh shit. Let's try again. Okay, techs the throw. Let's try something. Now, if I know where I think he's gonna throw, which I know he's gonna throw, because this computer is set to it, I'll do this. Oh my god, he got me. Let me see if I do it again. See that? So you do a shimmy. There we go. See that? Okay. This is what shimmies are. Now, I like doing this one. This is actually my favorite shimmy with Chun-Li. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I do the forward roundhouse. I caught Mad Gear with this a lot. I'm sorry, Mad Gear, I love you. Anyways, so what this shows is that we're trying to be able to do, you know, wake up options and what an opponent does. Now, let's do one more. This is called delay wake up. So we're gonna start recording. Okay. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. All right. On watch. He actually blocked. Okay. Okay, he's blocking. All right, let's try it again. Oh, he didn't do it. Hold on. Maybe it does it. Hold on. Maybe it does. Okay. Yeah, I did something wrong. Let me see if I did it wrong. Let's see. Nah, I don't know if it'll work. I don't know if it's gonna work. Because he's not actually teching. One more time. Let's see if that worked. I want to see if that worked. Okay, let's see. Alright. Oh, no, okay. Let's see. It didn't really work. Okay. So you can't really do delay teching. What you can do is, let me see if this works. We're just brainstorming. Okay, we're just brainstorming. I want to see I want to see something, and then we'll go back to other stuff. Okay. So no, I did that wrong. My goal is to do this reversal. Okay, reversal. Okay, that's one. Now let's do two. Okay, we got two. Okay. Now, so I knock down. Okay. Alright. Maybe it won't work. Okay, so yeah, so this is how kind of like how you randomize it. You don't know what it's gonna do, right? You don't know what he's gonna do. You could do this, and I can go for like. Now, the problem with this is that he could go for like meaties will always work because he's never blocking, right? So like, if you can get him to throw, like, yeah, that's great for shimmy and stuff like that. But here's one that I will actually show you guys real quick. This is one last one. Hopefully I'm not a fraud. Reversal DP. Okay, let's try that. Now I know this is what everyone gets mad about. Oh, he reversal me. Shit. All right, let me try throw. All right, let me try throw. Oh, he hit me again. Shit. Maybe my meaty wasn't right? Let's try this again. Oh, my meaty. Nope. EXDP will beat every option you have except block. And this is a very essential part of learning how to meaty, is having that ability to restrain yourself. Gotta look at the meters, gotta understand how people play, gotta know what's a good way to like bait out throws, or bait out DPs, and how to punish it. So let's actually do this one more time. And that's how you punish things with Chun-Li, you know, or if you don't have that, you can go for EX legs or things like that. Where's the dash EX spinning bird? I don't know if I can do that. I'm not that good. There's one. Hold on, I'm gonna try this one. I'm gonna try this one for you, Shadow. Oh no. Hold on. Shit. There's one where you can stand up and do like, you can do like, you have to like press back, so. Shit. Stop hijacking my video. Shut up. I'll do it later, but there's a way you could do like crouching light kicks and light kick into like spinning bird. But I'm not that. I don't have the hands, right? I don't have the hands. Anyways, let's continue on. So, going back to recoveries. Okay, let's make sure we take out the recovery stuff. Now, this little practice that I'm doing right here is actually very important when it comes to understanding how to meaty. I'll put random. That means it doesn't matter which way. I won't know what kind of recovery he does. This will help me learn how to. And actually, you know what? I'm actually gonna do this. I'm actually going to record one wake up, and that is crouching jab. So if I mess this up, I will get jabbed. All right. So this is something that you want to be doing so that you can learn how to meaty at home. Okay. Wake up options turn on. Okay. So let's go. Let's put him to the corner. Okay, got that. Okay. Let's knock him down again. Knock them out again. See, if I mess this up, I'll get jabbed. Right? So I gotta make sure I get the timing down. Okay. So let's try it again. Got the timing down, do it again. Okay, let's do it again. Alright, let's do it again. Let's do it again. See that? So I'm practicing these as my meaties. I'm making sure that I get them all the time. Now, you can meaty with almost anything. You can meaty with back roundhouse. You can back. You know, I can meaty. You know, with this. See, I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that. You know, things like that. You want to learn how to do meaties, you do it in the corner so that you can practice the animation. What you're looking for is a specific frame on the way Ryu gets up. If I sweep him, and you see how he flips up, I want to know that timing so I know that animation. So I saw that his legs getting kicked up, that's my timing. Right? Get that timing down. Get that timing down. Get that timing down again. And then when he does a back roll, it's the same kind of thing. You just wait a little longer, look for those timings, and making sure that you get it all down here and there. So, someone in the chat, Captain actually, who just subscribed, thank you so much, asked, how do you practice teching throws? I always lose 50 to 60% of my life because of throws. Great question. Great question. Okay. So, here's something that... Okay. The way I practice throws is something to this. Now, there is no tried-true way to practice throws. There's no tried-true way to make sure that your tech throws. Hot Nickel, thank you so much for the follow. That your throws will be guaranteed to tech every time. There is no way. Now there is a couple options. I will go over all of them right now, but I will kind of explain a little bit of what we're talking about. Okay, so I want to do this. This is kind of like one way you can do it. This is like a little bit of a way you can do this. Okay, we get the computer. We do. Okay. Wait. Hold on. And I need to get Chun to not recover. Shit. Okay. Let me. I don't know why she recovered, but let me put no recovery. Okay. I don't know why. I think that's what it controls it. All right. I'm gonna answer your question. Trust me. Okay. Let me do that again. Okay. That's one. And now let me do another one. Okay, meaty. Okay. Actually, okay. Let me do this real quick one more time. Hold on. Sweep, walk up, throw, and then let me do this one. Okay. What I'm doing in this situation, let me explain this before I show you what it's supposed to do. What I'm doing is I'm recording two things, Captain. I'm recording a throw setup, and I'm doing a meaty setup. Okay. This is basically, and I'm gonna show you what happens if I do it wrong. So hopefully I'll do it. And Oasis, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay. So what you do is you turn on both scenarios. So what should happen is that Ryu is gonna tell me what he's gonna do, and I'm gonna try to defend against both. Okay. So I'm gonna get knocked down. And I teched. Okay. I'm gonna do it again. And I teched. Okay. What? Okay, do it again. Teched again. Teched again. Okay. I'll explain in a little bit. I'm just waiting for one more. I'm waiting for him to do an actual meaty. Do a damn meaty, Ryu. Oh, come on, do a meaty. I want to show people. There you go. Okay. What did that happen right there? What happened right there? See, you see how I was waiting for him to do a meaty? I was waiting for him to do it. But he never did. He kept doing throw. Okay. There is a specific frame that the tech window is the same for everybody. Yes. There's a specific frame where I'm gonna try to pause it, but if anything, I'll do it in like I'll show you in a match. But basically, oops, just sweep me again. Okay, so right there, and I got hit there. Shit. You're supposed to be able to delay your throw. You're supposed to be able to delay your throw so that you're able to tech, but you're also able to block. See, like that. And what it is that like you don't want to throw on your wake up. This is throwing on wake up. Okay. Hopefully, one of these I'll get hit. Watch. One of these I'll get hit. 100% I'm gonna get hit. Watch. I got hit. Why did I get hit? Well, yeah, we'll get into that, Shadow, for sure. Why did I get hit, Captain Zig? Why? Because I was willing to throw that early. Okay? Okay, I was gonna get hit. See that? And because I opened myself on the first frame, if I throw on the first frame of the attack, then I am not blocking. I am literally committing to the throw. Tony, what's up? I'm sorry. I'm seeing you. I see everybody that's saying hi and stuff, so don't think I'm ignoring you guys, whatever. But basically, what I'm doing is I am opening myself up to throw on the first frame. That means that the only way that the only thing I'm looking for is a throw, and I will take it. I'll take it 100% of the time. So let's continue on. Okay, I got hit again because I'm throwing, but I'm teching it. I will take that 100% of the time. But let's just say I don't. Let's just say I block. I'm gonna get thrown all the time. Okay, so what you're trying to do, this is very important, because this is something that you need to be able to understand to be good at this game, or like to defend yourself against throws. So when you're in this position, when your job, you don't know, when I'm knocked down, you don't know, I don't know if he's gonna do a hit, a meaty, or throw. I don't know. So what I'm trying to do is to be able to defend against both at the same time. Because throws have a 5-frame window. You have a 5-frame window to throw, to tech throws. That means when he initiates throw, you have 5 frames to tech it. But when you have to defend against a meaty, that is at frame 1. If they're on time, that's frame 1. So at frame 1, you have to be blocked. You have to tell yourself, frame 1, I have to be blocking. After that frame 1, I can go for the tech. It's very hard to see that, but you have to make sure that you don't throw on wake up. You don't throw right there. You want to make sure that you throw on the frame after that. See that? I'll block and I'll tech at the same time. I'm still gonna be teching, but at least I'm defending the meaty first. See that? And I'm getting it, and I'm getting both. So I'm able to defend and throw pretty much, not necessarily at the same time, but pretty much side by side. Can I still be holding back while I input throw? Yes. I can. I'm holding down that. Okay. Okay. Now, before anybody gets any ideas and thinks this is the most godlike thing ever, there is a way to beat my tech. Okay? Actually, well, no! Oh, I gotta keep doing it. Okay. Actually, okay. Let's now put all three into motion and see if I'm able to defend against all three attacks. So sweet. I got hit right there. What is this called? This is called shimmy. I did the more obvious shimmy. Shimmy's coming off in like in different forms, but shimmy is basically you leave the throw range. Because guess what? I'm gonna, like I'm defending against this, right? I'm defending against it. Oops, just go ahead and sweep, okay? See, and I won't know. But I'll still block the meaty. But I'll get hit by that because he's leaving it. What you guys need to understand, something really quickly, is that this is not sometimes. This is not when you feel like it. When you do delayed tech, this is every single time. Anytime you're knocked down and you want to go for this delayed tech, this will cover 80% of the time. You'll get covered 80% of the time. But if they do shimmy, it will beat you 1000%. It will always beat you if they shimmy, because you're committed. You're committing to this timing. Now, the greater players don't rely on this. We don't rely on delayed tech. The reason why we don't do that is because we try to kind of like, okay, can I take a throw here? Yes. Okay, I'll take the throw. I'll block. I'll see what he's trying to figure out. Is he goes for a shimmy? Yeah, blah, blah. Things like that, right? Because I could just, block. And then I'll take the throw. It's fine. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be able to, because if I see him jump, then I can block it, or I can anti-it, So if I like, okay, do it again, then I'll hit him, right? So I don't try to rely on it. There are times when you just do, because maybe the player's not that great, or maybe they haven't shown you any shimmies yet. Maybe they're not at that point yet. I think it's what. Maybe they're just trying to like practice or like maybe they don't have that in them. Like certainly for me, I always catch myself saying like, man, my shimmies suck. So if I don't ever show shimmies, they'll just delay tech all the time, and I'll never be able to get in there. Right? So the whole thing about learning this thing is understanding that you have to do this timing all the time. You can't you can't miss timing. It's like a timer that goes off in your head. You know that timer's gonna hit. You know at exactly that frame you have to throw, and it's not at frame 1, and it's not at frame 5. Frame 2, frame 3, frame 4. That's when you want to throw, because you have 5 frames to tech. Okay. Manawat says at the high level it's more like chess, reading and baiting, but still timing needs to be muscle memory. In certain aspects, yes. The timing is something that you want to learn when it comes to like when you're trying to defend yourself against throws. I mean, like I do this to him and then I get him. Okay, let's go. Let me actually show you. Let's actually go back. Okay, let's actually go back. Whoops. Let's go back. Okay, let's record wake up action one more time. Reversal. Okay, let's practice that. Let's practice that. Okay, so he's gonna wake up jab, right? Okay, he hit me on the jab. Can I still throw him though? Let's try that. Let me try that. Yes. Now you have to make sure that your timing is right, but you can still throw him even if they jab. Okay. So the only way, oh my god, the only way that you're gonna beat this is if you actually tech. Okay. Now, there are other ways to beat this. Okay, let's actually go. I know we're kind of bouncing around, and I do apologize for that, but it's good to it's good to show this off. Okay, it's good to show this off. Good to show this off. So let's do this again. So let's do recording 1. Actually, let me do this again. Whoops. Let me do this again. Okay. Alright, so let's go and replay. Okay, I'm trying to jab. Didn't work. Let me try jabbing again. Nope. Didn't work. See my jabs? Didn't work. So I have to tech. But there's other things I could do. I could backdash. Right? I could jump. Right? Or I could do spinning. Those are your 3 options to be able to defeat that. So if jabs are not working, you have the other options to do it. You understand what the whole take the throw? The whole take the throw concept is really about understanding damage. So let's go over this real quick, okay? Let's go over this real quick. I really appreciate that you actually brought that up to me. Okay, we're gonna do another recording. Oh, why am I blocking? Shit. Okay, hold on. Oops. Okay. Alright. This should work now. So let's go to... There's so much that you have to do. It's so funny. Okay. So let's... Okay. So let's go to this. Turn this on. And I'm not gonna press a button. I want you guys to see how much damage. That one did 150 damage. Taking the throw is 150 damage. 150 damage. Or actually 123. I think I'm looking at the wrong one. 123. Okay, 117. That was a throw damage. Okay. It actually lowers the more so I gotta recover. Okay. So I gotta recover. Alright, let's see. Come on, Ryu. Do the combo. Ryu, do the combo. That one did 221. So you have 123 in throw damage, or you have 221 in a basic combo damage. Basic combo damage. And I can do more, right? You know, I can actually make this even more, right? You know, I could do more. Okay, so you can so you can see how much more damage I'm doing. I actually I don't even need to do all this, right? Like, you know, 123 in combo damage, you know, and you can get supered and all that stuff. So taking the throw means you're taking the lesser of 2 evils, kind of giving it up. The problem is this: if I get thrown in the corner, then I can just get looped or pressured. So sometimes in the corner, it's very hard. That's where desperation comes up the most. That's when you see more EX recoveries or EX reversals, things of that nature, way more than when you would see in a normal call, you know, things like that. So it's always very important to understand and deal with these kind of situations. When you want to learn about wake-up stuff, you want to learn how to defend against teching throws, when you want to learn against waking up DPs, when you want to learn against wake-up jabs. I mean, wake-up jabs is the thing that people stress about the most. And this is something that you really need to learn to just practice and put in the time to. Okay? Because it's very, very important to get the most out of this. Like, I think what I should have done is probably pick Cammy, because Cammy's probably like the biggest criminal when it comes to all this. But Ryu's fine. Like, I can do everything with Ryu. Chun, I can do everything with Chun. It's all about timing the meet. You know, the thing that's really, really hard to really understand in the very end, the whole metric of this is the timing of the get up. Now, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna take this off, and I want you guys to really pay attention to this. This is very important. Okay. Let's look at no recovery. Okay, he lays there, flips, and he's on his feet, right? So I need to find the timing to hit that. So I try to do that, right? And let's do this actually. God, you know, there's so many tools when it comes to training. It's crazy. But let's just say, you know, reversal. Okay, as long as it says reversal, you're fine. If you're too late, then repeat it, do it again. Okay, so I gotta find the timing to get that. If I don't, like, let's just test it. Oh, he doesn't even recover. Oh shit, I didn't turn it on. I'm sorry. Okay, so if let's say I'm just too late. See how counter hit? If you get counter hit, you did it 1000% correct. Okay, so if you don't do it all right, then you're gonna get hit. But you get it right, then you did it correctly. So you're always looking, and the button you should be doing this is something that connects. I know for sure this connects it to that, so I know I want that, right? You can actually do, yeah, it's crazy how many tools it gives you. It's crazy. So like, you want to do, even with jab, I'm meaty with jab, right? So I get the meaty with. Okay, my favorite one, honestly, my favorite one is, and you can do all that. Okay. Okay. So now we did. So what you're looking for is when he right when he flips, does this, and I want you guys to understand this very perfectly. Everybody gets up at the same time. They may look different. Every character gets up weird, different animations, all this stuff. Forget about it. They all get up at the same time. So if I learn the meaty with this against Ryu, it'll work against every other character. Okay? Just so you guys know. Just so you guys can write it down. Okay. So yeah. So anyways, so that's normal recovery. Let's go into other recoveries. Let's go into normal recovery. Now this one is actually pretty similar because they kind of get up the same time. I mean the same way, just a little faster. See? So I look at the animation of Ryu and I act upon it. I guess they did fix Fang. I'm not 100% sure. I think what you're talking about is like the crouching. Like when like Chun had this issue when she was crouching, she had a bigger hitbox than when she was not crouching. So like things wouldn't connect like they should have. But they fixed those like I think in season 3 or 4 of it. But anyways, so this one comes out a little faster. So if I'm like right here, I'm too late, I'm gonna get hit, right? And this also actually really matters. What's up, that Mike? Yeah, this is really lessons. I should have like a title and just, you know, run with it. Make a series of this on YouTube. And this will be on YouTube. So if you guys are missing this out, if you guys are not here, or you guys want to go back and listen to all this, yeah, there's VODs, but I like to post all this stuff on my YouTube channel. So make sure you guys follow that, like it, all that stuff. Okay, I get you. So anyways, this all matters if you're even far away. There's a difference. So like, if I can't do that, right? Like my time, well, I could, but I miss it. I'll miss. I'm not there anymore. You see why the other one's important? You know why look how important quick recovery is, or recovery in general. I can walk up and do whatever. I could walk up all day, sing you a song, right? I can sing you a song and still go for the meeting. That's why you don't ever want to just sit there. If you ever sit there, you're doing it wrong. Okay, but if you do normal recovery, I can't sing you a song because I'll get hit. I have to do it quicker. Okay, I have to be quicker about it. And the same goes for back recovery. Now, back recovery, it's a very different beast. I cannot reach you. Oh, I can't hit that up. Right? See that? Now, the problem with back recovery is it's great that it goes away from you, but it is a little bit behind. And this is fine. I don't need to be online. I should have disconnected myself anyways. CFN, everyone, CFN. But this is fine. I'm gonna be offline. I'm gonna be in training mode anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm not doing online today. I don't have the direct connect. Tomorrow I'll do online stuff. I'll do Street Fighter 5 ranking and all that stuff. But let's actually go with another character. This is actually really good because we do have to talk about command grab characters. So let's go with I guess this, the OG Zangief himself. Okay. So there's no reason to delay wake up. Not exactly, Shiggity, and I will actually show you this with this character. This is very, very important. You're right. You're good. You're good. I got you. But to answer your question, there is reasons to do delay wake up. But anyway, so if I do this, I can't catch him. It's the same thing. So I have to do other meaties, I have to do something like that. I have to do something like that, right? Where I get to hit. Actually, I don't know if he has his wake up on. No, probably not because it's a different character. Okay, so holy shit, no. I'm gonna put this to 1. I don't need 3 seconds, I just need 1. Oh my god, I'm missing it. Oh my god, I don't like slaying Ziggy. Really? Alright, there you go. I just mashed it. Okay, reversal. Alright. So he hits it. And this is actually really good. See, if I don't be on time, I'm gonna get hit. So I gotta make sure I'm on time. Whoops, I'm not hitting. There you go. Okay. So it's the same thing. The wake up teabag, right? So whenever you're chasing your opponent down, see, that's how you know you did your meaty right. If you don't, let's say if I just did it wrong, it's hard to be wrong. See, I'll get hit. And sometimes when people are mashing that, you gotta know that they're mashing that, right? So you gotta know that you gotta get these meaties on time so that you can get these on time. So that's why I'm getting these dashes. Okay, but if I'm not, I get missed. Okay. Now, as you can see, let me go ahead and do normal recovery, which is the quick rise. It's the same timing as Ryu. Okay, sweet, walk up, middle punch. Okay. Some characters get a little hard because some characters have 3 frames, like Ryu did. Some characters, like Birdie, doesn't have 3 frames, so it's easier to meaty them. Right? But let's actually go with another wake up. I want to show you guys something else. I want to show you something. Okay. Let's go with another wake up option. I'm gonna probably miss this a couple times, so don't laugh at me. Oh, I missed that horribly. I missed that horribly. Oh no. I'm trying to do. Oh my god, I don't. Okay, hold on. I gotta think. No. I think you guys don't know what to do. Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. I got the thing. No! Okay. You just get 1. It's because he's looking. It doesn't matter actually. There we go. Except I don't think I did a reversal. Fuck. Let's try again. It's gonna take a while. I want it reversal though. There we go. Yeah, we did it. We did it, chat. Alright. I know my my controller sucks. People don't believe me that I said I need a new controller. My controller sucks. But we finally did it. Thank you. Okay, that's why I don't play as SPD characters. Shout out to Ultra Dude. Made the best joke in the world. I told him, how do I stop myself from getting motion sickness when I'm trying to do SPDs with my face? And that killed him. So shout out to Ultra Dude. Anyways, so if we're a little late, let's just say we're a little late, right, chat? Oh, I'm gonna get command grabbed. Oh, I'm gonna get command grabbed 100% of the time. Let's do this again. Oh, I got command grab 100% of the time. No. Okay. An aspect controller, that'd be cool. I'll try it. But if you're on time, chat, if you're on time, those viewers at home, you will not get command grabbed. See how important this is? You see that? Now, Zangief has nothing. Now he can't fight me because now I am actually taking away his command grab. Okay? And if you think someone's gonna command grab on Wake Up, let's do the Olay. Olay. You see that? As long as you're not in that space, you can always punish command grabs, especially if they're on the Wake Up. Now, let's talk about something that Shiggity brought up. Now, I'm gonna try to do this, Shiggity. I'm gonna try to do this. For you, I'm gonna try to do this. Okay? Okay. Alright, so I hope you're still in the chat. I hope you're still here. So Shiggity Shake in the chat asked me, like, is there a reason to do delay wake up? And there actually is. Let me just show you. Hold on. That ain't combo. That ain't combo either. That ain't combo either. Hold on. No! I know I had to do light kick. I know, I'm just trying to do like... That doesn't combo? Holy... Oh, that combo. We found the chat. We found the chat. Alright. Okay, so let's just say, what do we do? And it's a good thing that I got quick rise up, so hold on. Actually, let me do that. Let me do that. Oh my god. Alright, we did this. No! I suck. Ass. Okay, we do command grab. Dude, I just need to do dash command grab, that's it. There we go. Alright. Okay. So. It's okay. So, I'm using a 360. Okay. So, let's just say, quick rise. Oh my god. I need to push him over here. I know what the problem is. So, like, okay, let's just... Alright. No! hold on. Okay. See that? Okay. As you can see it, you know the best way I should have done this? I should have shown you with Laura. See how I'm getting up and I'm getting command grab all the time? Right? So if I were to like not press a button, I can punish that. See that? So like my whole thing is, if you don't quick rise, if you mess up the timing, then you can actually get a punish. This is really good, really important, Chickadee and other people, that like when you're trying to delay people's setups, this actually helps out, especially in the corner. I would only tell you to do this in the corner. I would never want you to do it here, because the thing that I guess I didn't bring up, I forgot, I didn't bring it up. Let me actually show you guys. Okay, this is back recovery, right? Everybody agrees? Oh my god. Why don't do that? Why is he still doing it? He's not on. Let me just take it off. Alright. Alright. So, whoops. So everybody agrees that we did back recovery, right? Oh, because it's his reversal. Right, okay. So this is back recovery. Anytime you get thrown, there is no back recovery. You're automatically can only do no recovery or quick rise. Those are the only two recoveries off a throw. So when they have a throw set up on you, so like I can mash it, I'll quick rise no matter what. Okay. So that's why there's setups like Zangief, Mika. They can always do like setups like this. So sometimes if they assume that you're gonna quick rise or you're gonna get up right after the throw, they get a setup of getting another throw right after that if you're not ready for it. Because you have to also think all meaties and things like that. Really quickly before I continue on, well, hang on, Chickadee has, but that's a big bet from them on grab on your wake up. Is there any reason to delay if they're going to throw, if they're going to do a normal throw? No, because you'll recover too quickly. A command grab is a big bet. You're 100% correct. You're 100% correct. But if they do a normal one, see, like, if I were to do no recovery, I can still meet you. I still have all the time to do a meeting. So it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So no, you shouldn't. This is only for command grab characters, or only when you want to like mess someone's up timing. But in the end, like it's only really for command grab characters. Steezy Wonder says, "Hey man, I just wanted to say that you're super inspiring and made more of a difference than you probably ever will realize." Keto, well, thank you so much, Stevie. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're, welcome to the channel. Welcome to watching some lessons with the legs. We are basically practicing all these kind of tutorial tools and understanding things to make you guys better players, right? Obviously, I will put this in the YouTube description link, but if you find me as a good enough coach, if you want to be trained by me, you can always sign up on crosscountertraining.com/brolylegs. They're gonna update the site for sure. Well, because I'm gonna be doing other stuff too, maybe even Grand Blue. But yeah, do that, or if anything, just message me and I'll link it to you or stuff like that. But anyways, now let's go on to the final part of our training lesson video extraordinaire. Okay, we are gonna talk immensely. We're gonna put guard on immensely about frame data. Okay, frame data matters. All right, I want you guys to remember that frame data matters. Now, I made Zangief block, and you're gonna start seeing these colors, blue and red, blue and red. Okay, blue means that you're positive after that interaction. Red means you're negative. So if I did this, I'm negative. So it's his turn. And what that means is that when someone is negative, it's not their turn anymore. So I can't press the button there, I'll get hit. Okay. Same thing. Now if you want to practice this, this is actually a very good way of doing this. We get to record guard recovery actions. So let's do I don't know if I did it right. Okay, reversal. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that, okay? So if I did, I get hit. If I did, whoops, get hit. Hit. I don't know why. I guess because it's stand jabs. Maybe I should have. You know what? I'm gonna do crouchy jab. I'm gonna do crouchy jab. Shut up. I'm gonna do crouchy jab. I didn't do it. I need a reversal. Or okay, reversal. There we go. All right. On. So I'm negative there. I can't do anything. I'm gonna get hit. That's the proper response. You block this, that's the proper response every single time. Okay. If I do this, you should do it every time. And usually, I'll do this, and that's why you shouldn't mash it all the time, because I can cancel. But this one I can't cancel into anything, so you can get a free jab all the time. If I did this, you know, you don't see any colors because this is 0. So, you see that? We'll trade. And we'll talk about that frame trap right there. But this is 0 on block, so we can trade. Okay. Let's do other things. Fierce punch. Nope. But I can't really. I'm not punishable, but he's also not. You know, something that you can't really do. Ricky is still playing. She's been showing some stuff. Yeah, she's definitely playing. Okay. Now let's look at something that's actually positive. See how he's red when I do that? So he gets hit. See that? So now I found a move, I found a normal that's actually positive. So that allows me to continue. I get to do continuous stuff. So I get to continue. I get to keep pressing buttons, obviously until pushback ends. So whenever you're learning about frames and frame data, now let's actually take this into consideration. Okay, I want someone to look at Chun-Li where it says frames. You see how it says Chun-Li, her name, then you see damage under it. On the right it says frame. +3. You can barely see it, it's there for a little bit, but now you know. On block, this is +3. So what that means is that I'm 3 frames ahead of Zangief. So when the first thing he can do is press jab, I'll be able to jab 3 frames in front of him. Right? Well, 2 frames, because I'm doing a 4-frame jab. See that? Okay. Now if I did something negative, -4, right? You see a -4 on there. And that means that I'm 4 frames behind. I'm actually punishable. Right? It is a little bit weird. That's why you get frame data knowledge. Like, you get to see the chart. But at least it's there, right? Like, you can see, like, sweet. -12. You know I'm gonna get punished. This is actually punishable. Like, I'm holding down back and I'm still getting punished. Right? Yeah, you can still find the chart sometimes. Okay. Crouching Fierce. Let's try Crouching Fierce. -5. I get punished. So like if I'm still blocking and I get hit, that means that's punishable. I'm getting punished for it. Let's try legs. -9. So that means you can do more than just jab. You can do a cold calm. You can do. I'm pretty sure you can do SPD, right? So these are things that you really need to pay attention to and learn when it comes to blocking and understanding how to defend yourself and things like that. So like if I did like EX legs, it's -2. There's no punish to that. But there is against Zangief, because Zangief can do super, and his super is 2 frames. Right? So I would, you know, if they try to do a command grab, I just get out of the way. So yeah, these are all like very important tools to understand. These are all very intricate things that you can use to like do frame trap. Like this is a frame trap for me. So I can do that, or I can do like I'm bad at that. I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this. If I can do this one time, I'm a god, but I don't know if I can do this. Hold on. There you go. I'm a god. But you can do that as a frame trap. It's really sick. And the answer to that, you hit crouching back fierce. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's such good shit. But yeah, like obviously you know, like I'm gonna be positive off of jumping. You'll only see me blue for a little bit, but that's all I need to know, that I'm positive, so that I can still, you know, see that these are all. So if they're matching jab, then you know you can do those kind of combos, things like that. These are all just very, very important tools. Like, hey, like I want to know what's Dandy. You know, I want to know what's Zangief like on block, frame data on his lariat, right? So you basically go to where it says dummy. You go to action recording. Okay, you do the recording, and you see that, and it's -19. You look at his frame data, it's -19. Okay, and so let's just kind of actually use this as an example. Okay, so, well, actually, so what I would do is I would record me doing the move and then holding back to block to make sure that I can block. If it's something that I mess up the timing, I'll block it. Okay, so I'll usually do, and I'll hold back. Okay. All right. Wait, did you say that you're negative on weight? What? When did I say that? Actually, let me do something else. All down back, just in case. Okay. All right. So let's actually record it. And I'm bad, but so I can get that. Okay. Let's see what else I can get. I can get that as a punish. Cool. Let's see what else can I get. What else can I get? What else can I get? You know, I can get all, like, you know, you see -19 and you think, what can I get? What is the combos and stuff that you're able to do? Well, yeah, because he's a frame behind Shadow. Like, if I knock him down and he gets up, I'm ahead of him. So of course he's negative because I get to press a button. It's called meaties. Come on now. Come on. I'm sorry this game doesn't have burst, Shadow. I'm sorry. Anyways, so yeah, like whenever you're blocking something, whenever you run into something, right? You let's just say I'm gonna use this as the last example before I go. Okay, before I close this, end this session. Let's just say someone in the chat, just anybody in the chat, except for you, Shadow. I don't trust you. Tell me a special, like any character special move, whether it could be scissor kick, it could be spiral arrow, it could be anything. Just say something in the chat, some move that you want to know if it's punishable or not. Just say anything, and it could be EX or anything. Go ahead. Cody's EX Zonk, very nice, very nice. Okay, so let's go, and we go to character stage select. Okay. So we're gonna go to Cody's EX Zonk. Cody is very, very, very annoying of a character, but it's good. It's good to know. It's good to find out. It's like, hey, like I want to know. Like I ran into this Cody online, man, and like he was just doing, you know, EX Zonks. What do I do, right? What do I do to Cody EX Zonk? I want to know. Okay. And we're picking tracks.
Okay, come on.
I mean, this doesn't matter. Whatever. M Bison EX Scissor Kick. Well, funny that you say that, Captain Zig, but I will tell you that these two moves are pretty much the same thing. But we'll go with the Cody's EX Zong, okay? Okay, good. He has and let me just clarify something really quick because I didn't get to say this early on. Whenever you see a move that's -2 or less, it's not punishable. It cannot be punished. So if I did EX Legs and it's -2 at the end, I cannot be punished. Okay? I cannot be punished. But if it's something that's more than -3 or -3 and more, like this, punish City. If you have the frame to do it. If you have a 4-frame move, then you can't punish 3 frames. Yada yada yada. Okay? But let's go into this. Let's talk about EX Zonk. So what you do is you go to your action recording settings. The first two stuff doesn't matter, and you start recording. And I hold down back, and whoops. He's actually +3 on block. Let's try that one more time. So. Okay. So what does that mean? Well, let's look at it. Actually, so then you go to playback, active playback, turn on the first slot, and then do it. So I can't even do that. Can't punish it. I'm actually negative. Let's actually show you some. Let me show you exactly how negative I am. So if I wanted to, okay, so let me do that again. Let's see if that works. Okay. Whoops. Okay, it's on. It's on. Whoops. Should not have been able to do that. Okay, I mistimed it. It's okay. It's okay. When he's +3, he gets to go first. So let me do this again. There you go. Okay. So let's see that? Cannot punish it. I can't press buttons. I have to block this. And so they could get a. So what that means, Captain Zin, is they get a free jab. They get a free jab. Now there is a way. There. It's a spinning bird right between that, because I'm invincible. Okay. But obviously it's just something that you just gotta make sure you're ready for. See that? So I just use. There is a gap. Even though he's +3, it's not enough positive. Like he's not enough positive frames to cover the startup of the other jab. So there is gonna be a gap. Okay, there is gonna be a gap. So you can definitely do an uppercut there, but it has to be EX. If I were to do anything, even if I was like Ryu or Akuma, if I did any kind of other thing, other DP, it would not work. Okay. And EX spinning scissor kick with Bison is the same thing. It's +2. So if you see somebody that ends with a plus number, they end up being blue. It's still their turn. Okay. So that'll do it really much, pretty much for this lesson of training, mode tools. I'm gonna do a couple more tutorials throughout the week. This is one that I wanted to really kind of, it's not a block stream. I really wanted to showcase this for a number of reasons. One big reason is that because my student tomorrow that I'm getting is he actually asked this question. He wants to know how to use training mode better so that he can practice on his own. And I think that is a move this over here. That is very important to know because a lot of times people don't have the tools to play with people. They're always so positive, yes. Um, a lot of times they don't have the resource to play people. They don't have the community, so they're kind of forced to play on them by themselves. So having great training modes is and having great tools in training mode is very important. Very it's very intricate and impactful to them learning at a better rate than most of the times, whatever. Also, yes, if you ever have any questions, all you have to do is yell out Juice's help. And Juice, because the way it is in my stream, and the way it's been for years, ever since Street Fighter 4, is one of my best friends, Juice's. He is like the Bible. He has like the Bible of like Street Fighter. He knows frame data. He like knows all his frame stuff. So if I have to ask him a question, if I don't know, because I'm not a training, as much as you guys hear me talk about all the tools, you can tell that I'm a scrub with training mode. Like you can tell that I don't go to training mode that much, and so when I don't know something, when I block something, and I'm like, what the hell happened? Why am I getting hit? I always yell out, Juice's help, or like, tell me what the hell this is, and he'll usually tell me. So I'm always, I'm grateful for that. But Chun Vice is a Shadow. You're just lucky that you're the longest rating subscriber to my Twitch. If not, I would just ban you for even. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. I will be streaming some Final Fantasy VII in about 20 minutes. The remake. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you guys like what you see, if you guys are interested in being trained by me, like I said, I'll make sure I link it in the description on my YouTube channel. But if you're listening to this now and you really want to be trained, go to crosscountertraining.com/boylegs and you're able to, be signed up. It doesn't have to be 4 hours of fight. You can just try it, right? You can have like a 1 hour session, see if you like it. And most of my students are like that. They'll try it 1 hour. If they really like it, then they'll, buy packages and stuff. So, it's definitely worth it if you're really looking to become a better player. If you're looking to, be better in your locals, even though I know right now is not a good time for locals. But if you're just looking to like be the best one in your group, by all means, seek me out. But oh no, I need to fix Nightbot. I know. I gotta fix Nightbot. I'm sorry. Give him permission, Shadow. Give him permission. But yeah, I will see you guys all next time. Peace.